Hello,
Hello.
sir.
Sir, your mic is
सर
muted. We can hear you.
सर आपकी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही।
सर आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही। सर आपका माइक म्यूट है।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, yes, you can listen to me now.
Yes.
Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, students, last time we had started HTML5 and we were doing inserting images in HTML5. This was basically the topic that we were doing last time. I hope all of you are now able to listen to me. You can listen me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So, I'm going to mute you all. Okay. So if you have got any question, then you can raise the hand. But if you consider that your question is that much important, then you will raise the hand. But for small things, you don't need to raise the hand because it interrupts the continuity of the lesson. So basically, topic that we were doing last time was HTML5, and in HTML5 we had reached the inserting images. How we can insert different images with different sizes, means with different length and breadth, with different characteristics in our document. Basically, this was the topic that I am going to repeat once again so that you must have a clear concept about it. Although we had started this topic before some break when we were doing HTML. Okay, so first of all, you know that we mentioned document type. In every HTML document, we mention document type and document type HTML. We save the file with the extension .html only or .html. These are the basics that we have already discussed. Then comes head. There are basically two portions in the document. One is called head and one is called body. The head contains some important major characteristics related to the document which are applied to overall document. And the body contains the content, matlab the text that you type, the images that you insert, or the tables that you insert, or bullet points means the lists, ordered list that you insert in your document, means whatever content is there that you want to insert in your document is written inside the body. Okay. The characteristics are mentioned in the title, and the other characteristics that the content is mentioned inside the body. So basically, these are the two portions. I have separated these two portions. These are basically the two portions that you have got in your document of HTML. Yes, Hassan, you have got one question.
Sir, your
Sir,
voice is changing so much.
your voice is like very glitching, so like we can't hear you properly. So I couldn't understand anything.
Then you should increase the sound of your speaker. You will be able to listen to me.
No,
Okay.
sir, I can hear you right now, but when you're like explaining, your voice is glitching. The sound is perfect, but the voice is glitching.
That may be because of the internet issue, but I am able to listen you very clearly. There isn't any issue. Yes, Shahir, have you got any question? Shahid.
Yes, sir. I wanted to tell you that your voice was. I couldn't hear you properly.
Okay. So I increase the sound, but I think you will be able to listen to me. Okay, fine. Yes, Hassan. Hassan. Yes, you want to ask anything? Okay. Okay, I hope you all of you are able to listen to me. I am once again I
Yes,
am
sir.
going to explain you these all things. So as I have told you that there are two portions, one is the head portion and one is the body portion. I hope all of you can listen me clearly. In the head portion, what we have got, in the head portion we have got the characteristics of the document applied to overall content of the document. For example, over here I'm writing the document title. Document title means it will appear in the title when we will open this document in Google Chrome or in Internet Explorer. Fine. So basically, the tags which are being used inside the head are related to the overall characteristics of the document. Then style type text CSS. CSS stands for Cascade Style Sheet because it will have the style options as well. So we have mentioned this. Okay, the text will also be there in this document and the styles will also be there in this document. Then there is an image characteristic which is basically tagged with this curly bracket, in which we have mentioned the characteristics which are related to all the images which will be inserted in the document. For example, border is 10 pixel. This px means, what does this px means? Px means 10 pixel. So 10 pixels will be there for image border, and the width of the image will be 100 pixel and the height of the image will be 250 pixels. I think those who are raising the hand, they should hold it, and when I ask you, then you can ask the question, because we cannot unmute you once again. So it is definitely, it is going to disrupt all the things that we're discussing right now. Then you can see over here, we have mentioned H2. H2 means it is basically mentioning the characteristic for the heading. Wherever I will mention H2 in my body of the document, so the text transform will be uppercase. What does it mean? It means wherever I will write H2, it will convert case into the uppercase. Even if I'm writing in the lowercase, even if I'm writing the text in the lowercase, it will automatically convert it to the uppercase. Why? Because I have set this characteristic of H2.
Hello, sir.
हेलो सर, आपकी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही। और आपकी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही।
सर आपने
Sir,
अपने आप को
you are
म्यूट किया हुआ है।
muted.
Sir,
You
आपकी
have
बात
muted
नहीं
yourself.
Yeah.
रजा कैसा है?
There are some
I'm good.
issues in the network connection. I hope now you are
आवाज
able to listen to me.
आवाज अब
Okay now?
Yes, sir.
आशिर
Okay. Okay, fine, fine.
चाय पी लो.
Your
Now
voice is
listen.
lagging.
Okay, fine. Just lower the hand now. Lower the hands. Okay. Now come towards the body section. Now listen, please. Come towards the body section. What happens in the body? In the body, we write content. We write the paragraph, passages, whatever we want to write. We insert the images, we can insert the videos, we can set their properties, means what will be the length and breadth of the image, what will be the size of the image. So these all things are mentioned in the body section. Now if you see over here that in the body, in the beginning I have mentioned h2 inserting images on web page, and I have closed this tag with the h2. So it is showing that when h2 will be applied on it, it will convert it into the uppercase. Why? I have written it in the lowercase. In the normal sentence case, I is capital only and N, S, E, R, T, I, N, G, all these are in small letters. But what will happen? Okay, when it will be applied by H2, so it will be converted into the uppercase. Okay. Why it will be converted into uppercase? Because we have used this h2 tag, and this h2 tag has the characteristic you can see in the head, that h2 tag will convert the text transformation, which will convert the text into the uppercase. You can see over here that it will convert the text into the uppercase. So hence this will be applied over here. Okay. Fine. Now afterwards, see the other line, the third line in the second line in the body tag, in the body area, body section may, you will see the second line, image source, img. The full spelling is not there for the image, keep in mind. It is only img. Image source is equals to flower.jpg. Acha, you know very well that for images we have got different types of extensions, .jpg, .gif, .png, .gif, .tiff, TIFF. Different types of extensions are there for the images. Whenever you are inserting any image, you must have mentioned that particular extension. Otherwise, the HTML will not be able to find out that particular image in that particular drive or the folder from where you are going to get the image. Okay, so what I have done, I have placed one image on my desktop because this file is there on the desktop, image insert. So what I have done, with the name of flower, one image is there. This is the image. You can see this flower image is there on my desktop, FLOWER, and this its extension. How can we check the extension? If you right click the image and go to the properties, if you go to the properties, you will see that this file is of type JPG. Can you see this? These are the properties which are being shown over here, where it is stored, on which date it was downloaded, what is its size, all the characteristics are being shown over here. Fine. So how you can check that what is the extension of this particular image that you have downloaded from the internet? So you have to mention that particular extension as well, otherwise you will not be able to see. Okay, so now you should open the notepad, and try this text. Okay, this text that I have typed over here, you should try this text so that I can see, okay, you are able to apply. Start now. Home पर जाए. Meeting पे जाए, meeting. Start पे click कर. Start. ठीक है, हो रहा है ना? एक मिनट वहां से रुकने, आप वहां से यार मैंने वो कर रहा हूँ सीधी एंटर, हाँ एंड करें. कनेक्टिंग करना है।
नेट हो गया और वहाँ से होकर कर यहाँ से ये मुझे कह रहा है कि वहाँ से एक मिनट जाने हो रहा है
हाँ हो रहा है।
तो बच्चे
आईडी पासवर्ड वही है ना, ठीक है, ओके, अच्छे आ रहे हैं।
इसके पासवर्ड वही है पास में मैंने ईमेल तो और दिया इसको चेक करें कौन सा ईमेल है
ईमेल आपने कौन सा दिया?
दूसरे वाला दिया
ओके,
वो कहाँ से चेक होगा कौन सा ईमेल है इसका
ये लॉगिन करते हैं ना, जब आप लॉग आउट करते हैं उसमें पता चल जाता है।
कहाँ से लॉग आउट करूँ यहाँ
एक
साइन
सेकंड।
अप में अच्छा ये है
ओके स्टूडेंट्स,
समझ रहा हूँ
आ रहे नजर नहीं? हाँ या
अच्छा ठीक है शायद अब समझ रहा हूँ इसका मतलब पासवर्ड इसका यही है
this text I have also given you in your Google Classroom. You should also open your Google Classroom if you want to have the text. It would be definitely available over there in your Google Classroom. If not, then I will upload it in your Google Classroom. Okay, fine.
अब जाइए अब बात इधर से भी कर सकते हैं करें स्टार्ट करेंगे
Okay,
हो गई आज मेरे कमरे में मैं आपको ज्वाइन आज मैंने तो चार्जर लगाना है शुक्रिया वैसे
okay सर, ट्राई करें और आज इंशाल्लाह
ये वही नंबर है ना ये पासवर्ड वही आया है दोबारा इंस्टॉल करने पे वही आया है ठीक 4545 आज लेकिन ये रिज्यूम मीटिंग ऑप्शन आ गया आज रात को बैठते हैं
इंशाल्लाह करते हैं।
It's not Samar's question meeting. The host has another meeting in progress. आपने जो और मीटिंग खोली है
Okay, I think all of you have typed this text in your notepad, and you are able to apply these options. Okay. Okay, students, I hope all of you have applied these options. Now, we move to run this document, and then afterwards we will make some changes. Okay. But before going towards running this document, I would like to explain one more important thing that I was explaining you about the image source. Image source is equals to image source, where image and source, they don't have the full spelling. Keep in mind, the spelling is not complete. IMG for image and SRC for source. Okay. And flower is basically the file name of the image, and dot extension, the extension of that particular image that you have used over here. Okay. And you can see over here in the next image what we have mentioned, xyz567.jpg. This is another file, and we have mentioned an attribute alt for alternate. Alt if not found means if the HTML5 is not able to find out that particular image, what will happen? Then the message will be displayed, image is not found. Image is not found. What will happen if the HTML5 is unable to find out this file? Then this message will be appeared. So alt is the attribute which is used when you are unable to have that particular file that you have mentioned in your document. Okay. So I hope all of you have got the proper understanding of this code that we have mentioned over here. So now I am going to run this. I will close the file of this notepad, and then I will okay. Now what I am going to do, now, I am going to run this particular file. You can see the output on your screen now. One image is there. We had inserted two images actually. One was the image of the flowers with the name of flower. Okay. One image was there with the name of flower, and another image was there with the name of XYZ456. Okay. So that particular image is not found. So the message is written over here that the image is not found. Okay. So now we will move towards the questions. Those who want to ask the questions, they should raise the hand. I will unmute you. Yes, Hassan, Muhammad Hassan. Muhammad, yes. Hassan. I will ask you one by one. One by one. Yes, just a minute, just a minute. To whom I will ask? Muhammad Adam. Adam, yes, please. Adam, have you got any question?
सर जो पीछे आपने पेज लिखा था वो मैं सही तरह लिख नहीं पाया हूँ.
I will upload it in the Google Drive. I know that the time is not that much. Okay, you can copy it completely, but see the output now. Okay, fine. If you haven't completed, see the output? Okay. Yes, Raza Haider. Raza Haider.
Sir, I wanted to ask, in the head
Yes.
part, your voice was very pitchy. So, will you send this recording in Google Classroom?
I will definitely, inshallah, upload the recording of this lesson, and you can hear it again. You can listen it again. Okay. Don't worry about it.
Yes, sir. But still, the voice was very pitchy. So, if you could explain it again, because it was very pitchy, I couldn't understand a thing
In short, I can
in
explain
the
once
head part.
again basically what we had done. Listen now, listen please. I am going to open the image, the document source once again in the HTML document. This, you are able to see this coding?
No, sir. There's just an image on the screen.
Okay. So now I'm going to share once again. Basically, this is the coding that we were doing. And in this coding, you can see now, okay, in title, what are the contents? In head, in the head section, title is there. Title appears, at the top of the document. You can see over here in the document that I have opened in the Google Chrome. Inserting image is appeared over there. Okay. Then style type, it mentions that the document will contain the text and the cascade style sheets. Then this is basically the attribute about the border and the width and length of the height and width of the images that we will use in our document. Okay. So if we mention it over here in this way, so it shows that all the images will have 101 250 pixels length and width in the document. Fine. Then H2, this H2 tag is basically there. H2 tag. This is there basically to mention that that the document will have the text wherever H2 is applied, so it will be converted into uppercase. Okay, so it is showing
Okay.
basically these all things. So
Okay.
in this way, we can mention these characteristics in the head section. And then we apply these characteristics in the body section. Just like we have created H2 over here, okay, and we have applied H2 over here. So this
Okay.
happens in this way.
Okay, sir. I understand now.
Okay, fine. Now, all these students should listen to me that those who have joined late, they will not be allowed, and those who have joined with some other names, because in section P3B and P3C, this is only I think a boys section, so there should not be any girl. So those students who are not coming with the actual names, so they will not be allowed to enter the class. Okay, so when they allowed in the beginning, so I think some people are there with who are not with the actual names. So I am going to send them out of the class because they are not with the actual names. All of you need to come with your actual names. Okay. Those who are not with the actual name, they should leave the class and they should rejoin again. Rejoin again class who are not with the actual names. From next time, those who are not on time and those who are not with the actual names, they will not be allowed at all. Yes, sir, you want to ask something, please, because class time is about to over.
Sir,
Yes.
I have tried this the same code like 3 or 4 times, and like also in holidays, but I couldn't see the results.
How do you see the result? You close the file and you right click the file, you open it with the Google Chrome. Then you will see the result, okay? Asad, are you getting the point? You need to open the file in Google
Sir,
Chrome.
I have done that. I have done that, but when I open it with Google or anything, Internet Explorer, it shows me only
It means that you haven't
the
saved the file with the .html extension. It would be the problem. You check it, check this option. Check this option, it would be the problem. You haven't saved the file with the .html extension. Okay?
okay, sir, I will try it.
Okay, you should try it again. So this was all about the how to insert the image in an HTML document. We will continue with the same topic. Okay. So this was the class for the students of PIII and PIII. And I'm going to conclude this class. Asad Masood, have you got any other question?
No,
Asad
sir,
Masood.
thank you.
Adam, have you got any question? Adam, you have raised the hand. Yes, Adam. Okay, fine. You, all of you, I think are now very clear about this topic. So I'm going to end this meeting, and
Okay.
we will meet inshallah in the next class. I will upload the recording in the Google Classroom.